I hope that you'll forgive me in advance while I go on a little bit of a rant, something I've been thinking about, and I don't want to say obsessing, but really thinking quite a bit about. And that's the shame of it all. When a parent is given the incredible gift of having a child, be it maternal or even adoption, it's still not only a huge responsibility that that parent has accepted, but it's an incredible gift and opportunity. And when that parent takes that incredible gift and uses it, leverages the child for their own purposes, that is such a shame. When the parent has the opportunity to instill love, empathy, the teaching of community, the teachings of family, when they squander that and instead use that child for their own very sick manipulation and to fill themselves with that narcissistic supply that they so desperately, desperately need. That's a horrible shame. When a parent beats their child out of narcissistic rage and anger because that child may have not acted as quickly as the narcissist wanted them to. Perhaps that child questioned innocently something. Perhaps that child didn't understand. When that parent uses physical force, instead of taking the time to explain, teach, and specifically nourish that child, what a crying shame that is. When a parent puts a child in harm's way, or when a parent puts a child into a known sexual abusive situation, whether it's at that parent's hand or not, obviously that's criminal, obviously that's sick. What a shame that is, that a parent would do that to their own children or stepchildren. When a parent uses that child and degrades that child to fill their own self-esteem, that own empty shell that they have inside, to make themselves feel good or appear as good, while degrading, embarrassing that child, it's a terrible shame. When a spouse uses the children in marriage as leverage during a separation or a divorce, these children don't understand. It's, in most cases, too early for them to develop in their formative years of understanding, because they're relying on the parent subconsciously for safety and guidance and to be calm. But when a parent leverages that child to get at or punish the spouse, that's a horrible shame. Parents have the unbelievable, unique opportunity to teach a child about love, about family, about how to treat others, even others that they've never met and don't know yet. That's a wonderful opportunity to watch that child raise up and become a good, honest, and kind, empathetic human being. That's an opportunity wasted to fill the parents' own black hole within themselves. You know, I get it and I don't get it. I understand narcissism, but I'll never understand how a parent, and you can put in sibling, boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, it doesn't matter, but I'm speaking generically. I'll never understand how a parent could be given that gift and use it for their own evil means to fill that black hole and derive enjoyment and satisfaction out of it. What a shame that is. When a parent publicly humiliates their child, sits back and watches and derives the pleasure from that brings them joy, it's such a shame. When a parent triangulates between the siblings, telling one sibling lies, and even just straight out horrible things that the other sibling did not say, and sits back and watches in entertainment with joy and devious hand-wringing, that's such a shame. That parent had an opportunity to take siblings and teach them between each other love. And instead, in so many cases, and you and I know this, that the damage created between the siblings is so great. It's beyond repair. That parent knows exactly what they're doing. This is not by mistake. That parent knows exactly what they're doing. What a shame that is. Where they could all be sitting together, and instead of firing silos at each other, and digs and snide remarks, those sick, snide remarks, where they could be instead listening, genuinely caring about their sibling. This is such a shame to me, because it doesn't have to be. Now here's the thing. Here's what's not a shame. We can't change that. You nor I will ever be able to change that narcissistic person. We can't do it. Most of us have tried, only to be met with narcissistic rage or more degradation, more lies. We know we can't do it. But what we can do is know that we're not alone, that this is a real thing. That's not a shame. We know by the wonders of this internet that you and I get it. We know that we're not worthless. We know that we're not pieces of garbage. We know that we can amount to something, that we can experience real joy, real love, real unconditional friendship. Because of sharing our experiences and our hopes, you and I know. We know that it's not us, that we were abused by something called narcissistic personality disorder. And that, my friends, is not a shame. That is a wonderful gift. Know this today. Know that I believe you. And know that many, many thousands of other people believe you and have gone through this themselves. Please have peace this week. Please know that you're not alone, that many of us have had the same experience. And each one of us have gone through the same stages of trying to figure out what the hell was going on, but now we know. You're not alone. And that's a wonderful gift. Thank you for allowing me to rant a little today. Again, peace be with you, please.